In October 1943, the Albanian valet to Britain's ambassador in Ankara opened the embassy's safe and started photographing Allied war secrets. Turkey in 1943 was officially neutral, a thin needle through which secrets passed in both directions. The British embassy in Ankara sat at the center of that needle. Sir Hugh Knatchbull Hugeson, the ambassador, was a gentleman of the old school. He kept the keys to his personal safe in his trouser pocket, even when those trousers were folded over a chair, while he soaked in his evening bath. His valet, the man who carried him his slippers and ran his bathwater, was an Albanian from Kosovo named Ilyesa Bosna. Bosna had spent years working inside foreign embassies. Bosna spoke 5 languages, including the silence of servants. He had been dismissed from earlier embassy jobs for theft. In October of 1943, while the ambassador soaked in the tub, Bosna lifted the trousers, pressed the keys into a wax mold, and walked to the German embassy across town. He met an Austrian named Ludwig Moisisch at the German embassy of Franz von Papen. Moisisch wired Berlin. Berlin paid. Bosna returned to the British embassy with a Leica camera small enough to hide in his palm. While the ambassador played piano upstairs, Bosna opened the safe with his copied key, photographed the documents inside, and put them back exactly as he had found them. Over the next 6 months, Bosna handed Moisish dozens of rolls of film. The photographs referenced Operation Overlord by name. They named cities the Allies planned to bomb. They detailed the Turkish president's terms for joining the war. The cables were sent to Berlin and read at the top. Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop assigned them the codename Cicero, after the Roman orator famous for unmasking conspiracies. And then nothing happened. Ribbentrop did not trust the material. Walter Schellenberg, the SS Foreign Intelligence Chief, suspected a British plant. The greatest espionage haul of the war was filed in Berlin and ignored. Meanwhile, inside Sachsenhausen concentration camp, Jewish prisoners were running Operation Bernhard, mass printing counterfeit British 5-pound and 10-pound notes intended to crash the pound sterling. The Reich paid Cicero from that stockpile. In April 1944, a young German employee at the Ankara mission, Cornelia Kapp, walked into the American consulate and told them about Cicero. The British changed every lock in the building overnight. Bosna fled with 3 suitcases of 5-pound notes. He bought a hotel. The notes were refused. He bought a villa. The notes were refused. He realized slowly that the Reich had paid him in his own employer's forgeries. After the war, Bosna sued the new West German government in Bonn for nearly 2 million marks in compensation. The court told him to take it up with Hitler. He spent his last years in Munich teaching shopkeepers' children to sing for 10 marks a lesson. The man who had robbed Churchill's mailbox was himself the war's perfect mark. Churchill never knew his mailbox was being looted nightly for 6 months. The next video is the British double-cross operation that fed Berlin fake invasion plans for 2 straight years. Like and subscribe.